welcome back guys to a brand new video, and today we are here for episode 4 of my F1 2016 Jolyons Justice, guys. Quite ridiculous to believe that we're actually already over halfway through the season, guys. But for today's episode we have got the British, Hungarian and German Grand Prix. As you can see by the standings, we are just 1 point ahead of Daniel Ricciardo at this moment in time. You know, a little way off the Mercedes drivers as of now, but you know, it's not over just yet. So let's move on then into the British Grand Prix. I have a setup for Britain, that is the real question. No, I don't, unfortunately. That is not exactly useful. So Germany, fairly similar track. I don't know which setup do I pick, to be honest. Austria's quite high. Well, not really. Yeah, let's go with Austria. This is just an almighty gamble now, but we'll have to wait and see how we fare now. In through the final sector, and what time is this lap going to be? I want sort of like P6, but I'm going to have to just chuck it in. But I think that has not been a particularly good run at the final corner. It's going to be P8 for the British Grand Prix. Not an appalling lap there, but not exactly a perfect one.
Hamilton, Rosberg and Daniel Ricciardo. Goodbye for now then, but we're really just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
So, you know, hopefully, you know, the aim is to win my home Grand Prix. But Hamilton, Rosberg and Ricciardo, they're all very, very close. And we're sort of fighting with Valtteri Bottas and Felipe Massa, really. But let's move on. The British Grand Prix. Hopefully, you know, we can score some solid points. I thought for a second then it might have been raining at the British Grand Prix, but hopefully this can work out. Obviously, no need to do anything on the strategy or anything. We just got to hope from the start. It's 5 lights for the British Grand Prix. Jolyons' home race, my home race. And it's lights out and away we go. And off to a fairly standard start. I think Verstappen's already in the wall. We got Force India trying to have a look down. Explain how I got a penalty for. I'm not having that. That is, like, normally, you know, I don't bother rewinding or restarting or things like that, but when shit like that happens, that is just ridiculous. How I got penalised for that as well, when I Force India tanking it down the inside. But it's 5 lights, attempt 2. Force India, I've now squeezed it to my outside, down into turn 1, and we've kept it clean that time. Hopefully we can go for a bit of a divey dive bomb into turn 2. Yes, we have. Fly by Verstappen, get pushed out wide. And up to P5 we go in the British Grand Prix. The Hamilton's already got a good 5 car lengths advantage. But hopefully we can try and stay close to Sebastian Vettel up ahead. And maybe go for a bit of a lunge if we get the opportunity. Fight as well. I'm just losing handfuls of time to the cars up ahead. I need Ricciardo and Rosberg and Vettel just to fight loads. Which should hopefully, you know, give me, well, I say a chance in this race, but Hamilton's won. Oh, Verstappen! What was that? What was that about? What did Verstappen do? Alright, let's have a look then. On board with Verstappen. Comes onto the straight. You know, the Renault, being the double-decker bus it is, has no straight line speed. Goes for a gap that really isn't there and just turns in on me. Lovely. And yeah, obviously he comes out of that completely unscathed. Look, just, like, don't get me wrong, I'm trying to squeeze, but what he's going for there is ridiculous. Just look at that. So he moves to the side because, you know, Raikkonen's there. Either Raikkonen or him should have backed that there. I'm trying to make the corner at some point. And then just, somehow Kimi, I'm pretty certain, comes out of that. Well, no, Kimi does not come out of that unscathed. But that is my poor little Renault completely destroyed. Look, just straight into the tyre wall backwards. Nothing I can do. I'm on full lock. The car lifts up at that point. That's not ideal. Straight in, basically through the tyre wall at one point there. And into the wall we go. Not exactly how I intended to finish the British Grand Prix. I won't lie there, but just like in the rear race, Jolyon Palmer has been screwed over. so not exactly what I wanted. Mercedes won too? Yes, is my guess. Yes, we did. I don't even want to have a look at the standings after that one, to be honest. Look at that. Down to P4 we go once again. Ricciardo with a 14-point lead over me. Verstappen's now 1 point behind. Robbed is what happened there. Robbed. Romain Grosjean driver of the day. I'm seeing that lap. I think the AI are actually pretty OP around Hungary. Trying to take a little bit of an alternative. Yeah, a 20.2? That's actually really quick. That's like 2/10 off my pole. AOR. The AI are OP around here then, confirmed. I'm 14th on the grid! That is just not what I think that's the lowest I've been all season. And yet I'm still a second quicker than my teammate Magnussen. Still, on the grid then for the Hungarian Grand Prix. It's 5 lights. And away we go, and off to a decent start, actually. That's... Oh, Williams, please. No, Felipe Massa. Do not do that to me. Down towards someone here. Just look at the 11-11 wings. Break. Oh, Bottas. Park it more, please. Oh, Perez has just swiped over at those guys. Up to P7 I go, though. I've already half a grid position. Rosberg, I think, is leading the way at the moment, just ahead of Hamilton, but Hamilton dominated last race as I've got no steering through that. But there's a huge gap. They're like 4 wide behind. It's actually a lot over the M25 back there. Not really too sure what that's all about. But the bets that it ends up in a classic collision. No, they've come out alright. Oh well, we're now in the A lobby for this race, if you will. Got about a 3-second lead over to the cars behind already. My times are consistent, but they're consistently over a second slower than the car ahead. Which isn't perfect, you know? But we're holding on to 6 whole worthwhile points here, and we sort of really need some good races soon. Trying to think of the next tracks coming up. Germany, we might have a good shot, you know, if we nail turn 1, have a good run through turn 2. But Spa, again, good shot. Italy, I'd like to think, you know, I'm quick round there, but I can't imagine this car really is, to be honest. About holding on to P7. Pretty lonely throughout that, you know. But what sometimes that's just how races work. Come through the final corner though. P7 in the Hungarian Grand Prix. At least we scored points that time. The team are happy with that, but did Ricciardo came 3rd again. There is no chance we're going to be able to keep up with him in the standings at this rate. But, oh, both Red Bulls have jumped me. That's not what I need. Verstappen and albeit is only 5 points ahead of me still. I don't actually hear who was driver of the day there, but Rosberg still leads the driver's standings by just 5 points. But let's move on then, guys, into the final race of the episode at the German Grand Prix. I sort of need a race where it rains at this point, because I'm probably stronger than the AI in the rain, but we've got a Germany setup at least. That is all important. That means we might actually do bearable in the final race of the day, guys, but let's just hope we bottle someone is what we've done there. But we're in the lead, so I'm not going to complain. That was disgusting. I'm not even going to deny it, but, you know, we're going to lose out on all that time through turn 2. The AI are going to be able to jump past me very quickly. Let's just watch Hamilton close in on me. Nice and quickly. I don't know why I'm looking back this much. I'm going to look the right way. Did alright. So, what can you do? Come on, turn in. How have we lost this much time in the second half of this lap? We completely sliced turn 1. Through the final couple of corners we go. That is not the line I wanted. P15! honestly, why could nothing go right this episode?
So qualifying is complete and we're all
We were going to be like... Oh, that's probably why we were lost about 7 positions. About 4 of them were separated by about half a tenth. That is... Well, that's my new worst result of the season overall. We managed to bin it out of the final corner and we still finished 6 tenths ahead of my teammate there. Gutted in the end, but hopefully we can have a strong... Or, well, strong in quotation marks, German Grand Prix. That was an appalling race on the whole, but still. Here we are then, guys, on the grid, ready for the German Grand Prix. This whole episode on the whole has just been the epitome of what can go wrong whilst recording Jolyons Justice. But ready then, want some good points, it's 5 lights. And away we go for the German Grand Prix. Straight away past Carlos' sights. They're down towards turn 1. Is he? Yep, he chucks it back down the inside. After giving the room there, his button goes all across field. I think they're 4 wide, 3 wide at least. We're just going to try and chuck it down the inside of absolutely everybody. Thank you, Williams, for giving me room. And now to undercut the Ferrari and Massa. No, of course, this car's got no power, does it? As you can tell, I am definitely not like getting frustrated with this game or this car. At this current moment in time, we're going to dive down the inside of these 3 just because why not? Ricardo, sorry! That was entirely my fault there, mate. But P4 somehow. Made up 11 positions in 3 corners. After what is an appalling dive bomb. So maybe a podium. This could be a real turn of events. If we can get a podium in the final race of the day, we're gonna dive it. And we have dived to perfection. Give me a little bit of a squeeze on the exit there. That was technically a barge out, but still. Up onto the podium we go from P15 on the grid. Well, what a turn of events this race has been so far. But hopefully, we now need to try and get past Nico Rosberg, which he's a terrible driver. We could still close in. And that's all I can really ask for at the end of the day. Raikkonen, I think, though, is going to hold on to P4 in this race. But starting from P15 on the grid, we have come through to take a podium in the German Grand Prix. And we can be happy about that in the end. We can be happy.
So, another fantastic victory for the Silver Arrows. Tell me, what was the key to this success?
Well, I think the track conditions just really suited their car today. Wind, track temperature, you name it. These cars come alive when it's...
I think they're just an OP car, to be honest.
Coming out now to collect their trophies. It's yet more silverware to take back to their base in Brackley after another excellent Grand Prix.
Jolyon, though, on the podium one more time. I think that's like... We were only 1,000th off... sorry, 100th off Lewis Hamilton on my fastest lap there, so we weren't actually that slow in the final race of the day. Jolyon Palmer, driver of the day once again there, you know, just making it rain. But let's have a look then, overall, at the driver's standings. We move back up to P4 there, 18 points behind Daniel Ricciardo, so all we need is ready to win himself 1 bad retirement. Hamilton leads the way, just 2 points ahead of his Mercedes teammate there, but we're doing alright at the moment. Have a look at the constructors. We are basically 4th place is just ours. We won't have the momentum to catch the Ferraris, and I doubt Williams will be able to score 60 points by the end of the season, guys. But hopefully, you know, you guys have enjoyed this video. Do not forget to like, subscribe if you're new around here and you want to see more of my F1 2016 Jolyons Justice, guys, as well as so many other series on the channel. I've got an F1 Rise in the Ranks where I drive different teams with Jamie183, an F1 1990s career mode using some of the classic cars, an F1 2012 career mode that the first episode will be starting on Monday. So lots to stick around for, guys, and hopefully I will see you next time for the Belgian, Italian and Singapore Grand Prix.